We all have personal reasons for why we choose Selma. Perhaps you moved for a new job or chose to relocate your business here.
Perhaps you did research on many communities before picking simply the best.
Or perhaps you heard about Selma by word of mouth and you had to check it out for yourself. Whatever the reason, Selma is home. Whether you made this choice last year or decades ago, you made the decision to join one of the premier suburban communities in the greater San Antonio area. That decision helped fuel Selma's meteoric growth for more than a decade, from a sleepy suburban town to being named the 29th fastest growing small town in America, according to 24/7 Wall Street. With this population growth, Selma has also seen one of the most prolific economic growths of any community along the I-35 corridor. Let's take a few minutes to celebrate the accomplishments of the past year and preview a few of the exciting things that 2023 has in store. 2022 proved once again that Selma has become one of the premier locations for economic development in our region. In November, we were honored to officially welcome Hugo to the Selma and Chamber family. Located at Forum Point, Hugo provides a delicious mix of fresh fruit acai bowls, fruit smoothies, cold-pressed juices and cleanses, detox teas, and much more. For those of you looking for a, shall we say, different kind of treat, Crumble Cookies officially set up shop at the Forum. Be sure to stop by and catch a sugar rush before you visit all the other great businesses in Selma. Speaking of the Forum, we are proud to welcome Skechers Footwear. Skechers will take the place of World Market and provide yet another high-profile commercial partner to Selma. As many of you know, Ulta Beauty opened at the Forum this past August. Ulta has long sought a location in our area, and we are excited to finally welcome them to Selma. Don't believe us? Let's check in with Mayor Daley to see how excited he is.
See this? This is big. You know what else is big? Getting Ulta to your city, okay? Ulta, what a grand slam.
In addition to our strong retail growth, we have also seen a huge uptick in industrial development. Titan Development completed the construction of a 325,000 square foot building in July of 2022. Almost immediately, two tenants were on the books: Made in Cookware, one of the world's leading professional and consumer cookware manufacturers, and Berlin Packaging, the world's largest hybrid packaging supplier. Construction of an adjacent 425,000 square foot building broke ground in November of 2022, which is expected to be completed by the end of 2023. Construction of a similar size development is also planned across from City Hall on the property formerly occupied by Keller Materials. Stream Realty recently purchased 30-plus acres on Lookout Road near the Bluebonnet Palace for future construction of a Class A industrial development. In total, these industrial projects will add more than 2 million square feet of industrial space and more high-quality jobs to Selma. In 2022, Selma celebrated the completion of the long-awaited reconstruction of Evans Road. With almost 7,000 linear feet of road surface and more than 4,000 linear feet of 5-foot-wide concrete sidewalks, the new Evans Road continues the enhancement that began with the completion of Lookout Road in 2019. In conjunction with the Evans Road project, the city added yet another quality of life initiative for our residents with the construction of the Cibolo Creek Recreational Trail. The Cibolo Creek Trail includes sidewalks along Evans Road and over 6,000 linear feet of 10-foot wide recreational trails along Cibolo Creek, providing a linear park element as a quality of life amenity for our community. More than a decade after the closing of Verizon Wireless Amphitheater, our friends at River City Community Church brought back one of the San Antonio area's largest outdoor venues. With an overall capacity of 20,000, Real Life Amphitheater celebrated its first full year in style with a number of nationally renowned musical acts, including Casting Crowns, Zac Brown Band, and Cody Johnson. Based on the success of 2022, we have no doubt that the next year will be even brighter. Speaking of music, 2022 saw Selma officially join just a handful of cities across the state in receiving the music-friendly community designation from the Texas Music Office with the Office of the Governor. We are excited to showcase Selma's rich music history and promote our region by welcoming and promoting the robust music industry that we all enjoy. 2022 also saw the return of several popular events to Selma. In March, Big Texas Fun returned to Retama Park for another 10-day run of one of San Antonio area's largest family events. Festival goers were able to enjoy live music, crawfish eating contests, carnival rides, and much more. Not to be outdone, the Light Park once again called Selma home with the most exciting drive-through light show this side of the North Pole. This October, Selma was proud to once again host the Remax Skylight Balloon Fest. This event, which is held in partnership with the Chamber and the cities of Schertz and Cibolo, continues to be one of our region's most talked about events. We have no doubt that the 2023 edition will be bigger and better than ever. As you can see, we had a tremendous year in 2022, but 2023 is already on pace to be even bigger with even more infrastructure and quality of life projects as we continue to make good on the promise of making Selma the best it can be for our residents and businesses. With the impending arrival of University Health System, the city has begun the planning stages for a road improvement project on Retama Parkway to better serve our residents and businesses. Thanks to funds allotted by the Alamo Area Metropolitan Planning Organization, the city is also in the initial planning stages to provide pedestrian and street improvements to the portion of Lookout Road stretching from Evans Road to the Selma Live Oak city limits. Not only will improvements be made to the transportation routes, this project will also include safe and accessible pedestrian and bicycle routes with a 10-foot wide concrete multi-use trail, side street sidewalk connections, and on-street bike lanes. These improvements will connect to and match the vehicular, pedestrian, and bicycle infrastructure already completed on the northern section of Lookout Road. We look forward to continuing the planning process and getting these much-needed improvements in place. September 2022 also marked the groundbreaking of one of our most exciting and requested quality of life projects, the Selma Heroes Memorial. The new Heroes Memorial will welcome visitors to City Hall and pay tribute to our past, present, and future military members and first responders. Construction on the Heroes Memorial began in September with completion scheduled for spring of 2023. Once completed, we look forward to christening the Heroes Memorial as we partner with the Chamber, the City of Schertz, and the City of Cibolo to host the 2023 Veterans Day ceremony. Every year we tell you how exciting the previous year was and how the new year will bring even more success. The same holds true this year. 2022 saw a number of exciting projects, events, and distinctions. As you can see, 2023 is already shaping up to be even bigger. Our goal is to always continue building upon the strong foundation of previous years to create a safer, happier, and more successful community. We look forward to the challenge of continuing that tradition in 2023. As always, we would like to thank our businesses, residents, and city staff for making Selma the pride of I-35.